Ah, good boy.
What are you saying to us? Look this way.
Das ist das denn? Das ist traurig.
The dogs.
You wanna go? You wanna go?
It's okay, bud.
Hey, Megan. Hey, Megan. Hey.
Okay, this is...
You're such a good singer.
You cannot keep interrupting. No. I'm having a conversation. I'm not gonna... No. Walter, I'm right here, baby. That's enough. Stop embarrassing.
said that in sync.
Good morning and welcome to Transit.
Yeah, welcome. I'm so excited to be here with you guys again. It's so much
Yes.
fun being here in Transit. You guys have it really cool set up here. Yeah.
Pretty awesome. My name's Marissa.
My name is Allie.
Yeah, and we're so excited that you're here this morning. Let's see who's in the chat.
Yeah.
Give us a waving emoji, something like that, a
Oh,
poop emoji.
a waving poop emoji, did you say?
Anything. A fire emoji, Danelle's favorite.
Yeah,
Put it in the
Danelle.
chat. I want to be able to say hi to you guys. Hey, Jonas. How's it going? I know that you're going camping soon. I'm so excited.
Ooh, camping. Where are you? Yeah, that's
In
fun.
Algonquin. Go have
Ooh.
fun. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Stella's here. Hey, how's it going,
Hey,
Stella?
There's a lot of you in the chat. So you
Yeah.
guys are really on top of it.
There's Ben. I can see, and then Ben, and then
Yeah,
Ben,
he's
and then Ben,
Ben.
and Ben again. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning. He really wants us to know that he's
Yeah.
here.
Good to know.
He's just making sure he doesn't get missed. He's like,
Yes.
if there's attendance, I'm here.
Yeah. Aiden's here. That's Kingfishy. That's his name.
I
That's
see. I wouldn't know that you're. Sorry,
Aiden. Yeah.
you guys
Good to
have some
see you guys.
funny names here in the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I love all the waving emojis. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Sebastian. I miss you, buddy.
Yeah,
Sebastian's from Midland.
Oh, Midland. That's fun.
Yeah, Chris and Esther are here. Cool. Good morning.
Ooh. Hello, everyone. Wow, you guys are like quick in the chat.
Yes. Oh yeah, fire emojis.
Ooh,
Fire
Danelle's
emojis.
favorite is the fire emoji.
Yes, it is. What's yours favorite emoji?
Okay, my favorite emoji is the laughing emoji
Yeah.
because I feel like that's the only emoji I use.
I know. I use it the most. 100%.
I honestly,
I
it's
use it
always
the
like my
most.
very, and then
Yeah.
accidentally, the worst is accidentally when you press it, but you did not mean to press the laughing emoji. You're like,
Yep.
that was not,
I'm so
that was
sorry.
that was not the right mood.
Yeah.
I've done that so many times.
Yeah, me too. Oops. Oh well.
Oopsies. Yeah. It's like, oh no, sorry.
My bad. And if this is your first time here to Transit, I want to let you know that Transit is a place to discover and pursue a faith of your own with your friends and have a ton of fun too.
Yeah, it's a super cool place
Yeah.
to invite your friends. And if you are new here and you have been watching with us for a while, we would love if you would head to the description in the link, and there's a link in the description below, and you can fill that out. And
Click on
we
it.
would love to like connect with you there,
Yeah.
and also send you some transit swag, which
Yeah.
I'm
Say
always
welcome.
jealous that I'm not new
Yeah.
because I never
Yeah.
get all this new swag. That's super cool.
Yeah, we would love to say welcome and hi.
Yeah, we want to
Join
know
our
who
family,
you are.
you know?
Definitely join the family, and also
Yeah.
speaking of family, subscribe to this channel.
Yes.
Um,
Do it.
there's
Click
already
the
a-
button.
Yeah, already 145
145 subscribers.
That's
yeah.
amazing. And
Yeah.
make sure you hit the notification bell so that you get notified when we go
Yeah,
live.
you'll never miss another great quality video of ours. Yeah, 145. So you could be 146. Could be
in
you.
the family.
Yeah. Awesome. And if you're not new here, you know that we meet on Zoom afterwards. That's probably my favorite part of Sunday morning.
Yeah, you
Is
guys
meeting on
have
Zoom.
a lot of fun on Zoom. Like,
Yeah, it's a
so
Zoom
much,
party.
Yeah, Zoom party.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's so much fun.
Yeah, I'm so excited. And well, you know, you should follow us on Instagram.
Oh,
like
yeah.
this video.
Instagram, like this video.
Yeah.
Yeah, subscribing
All
to
of that.
people is actually really fun. Like,
Yes.
I don't know if you've done it, but it's super fun.
All the good things.
Yeah, you feel like you're like part of something.
Yeah. For sure. We're going to jump right into our game, and it's called Let's Get It Started.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to be very good at this game. You guys always throw games at me that I suck at.
So it's
All their
going to be
games are like,
fun.
trust me, it will be easy. And then I can't do it.
So what's going to happen is on the screen, the first few sentences of a book, a movie, a song, or something is going to show up, and we have to try and guess where it's from.
Yeah, so I already have to warn you. One, I don't read books because I
Okay.
already do enough reading for school.
Right.
And
Textbooks.
second, I am really bad at knowing the names of songs. Like, I know all the lyrics, and then someone's
Yeah.
like, oh, what song is that? I'm like,
Lost me
I
there.
have no idea.
Yeah.
So
This should be fun.
You guys might need to help me in the chats because
Yeah, help Allie in the
yeah.
chats, because
Please,
it's going
please help me.
to be going great. All right, are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
Are you guys
but
ready?
I don't know.
Are
I'm
you-
gonna
are
need
you
your
ready?
help.
Okay.
Okay.
First question. You're insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door.
Okay. I actually wonder.
Do you know? Sing the
yeah,
song.
yeah.
You're
Oh.
insecure.
She's
don't
dancing.
know what for.
Okay, so One Direction definitely.
Yes. You could do it, Allie.
I know.
What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Help her
what is
out.
that? I need help. Okay.
Yeah. Turn heads when you walk through the door.
That's what makes you beautiful?
Yeah, I think so.
Guys,
Let's see.
I really
What's
am
the
not good at
answer?
this.
Yeah. What makes you beautiful?
Oh,
by
I
One
put a
Direction.
that's in front of it.
That is.
Whoopsies.
Tis what makes you beautiful. Yeah. Good job. I think it gets harder as it goes on.
Wait till we get into the books.
We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. All right, number 2.
Okay.
Do you want to read this one?
Mr. and Mrs. Okay, I actually don't know how to pronounce the name. How would you say it?
Dursley.
Dursley. Of number 4, is it Privet Drive?
Mm-hmm.
We're proud to say that they were perfectly normal. Thank you very much.
Do you think it's a song?
I don't think it's a song,
Okay.
but I actually have zero clue. Do you guys know? Like in the chats, would they say
This is kind of tough because it's a book and a movie.
a book and a movie? I honestly have no idea. Do you have any ideas?
No. When I was first reading through, I also had no idea.
I had no idea.
I've never
Okay.
read or watched this book.
I don't think I have either.
Anybody know?
Anyone in
Let's
the
see
chat
what's the,
know?
what's
Like
the
I have,
chat saying.
I told you at the beginning.
Oh,
I don't-
wow. Oh.
Oh, you guys.
Oh.
I feel like we're gonna be in trouble.
Oh, I'm
because
so sorry. Everybody in the chat knows
Okay,
the answer.
So it is Harry Potter.
It's Harry Potter.
I feel like I'm gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, I'm
For
so
not.
sorry.
I'm so sorry, guys.
That was
I'll
never
never
my
host
thing.
again. No, I apologize.
That's not what this means. All
Okay.
right, let's go to the next question. 'cause
What's the
obviously
next one?
Everyone knew that one. We
Okay.
didn't.
Once upon a time, in the hidden heart of France, a handsome young prince lived in a beautiful castle. Is this
Okay.
a book?
Okay. Sounds very Disney.
Okay,
Right?
Disney,
Can we
but
kinda
like
guess that it's a little Disney. A young prince. lives in a
young
beautiful
prince.
Castle.
Beautiful castle makes me think Rapunzel, but like that was not a young prince.
No.
I
What-
have
What Disney movie's based out of France?
I have. I actually.
Any big Disney fans out there?
Disney, if you
let us
watch-
know.
Who has Disney Plus? Because
Ooh,
then they'll
lots of
definitely
people,
know the answer to this. I have no idea.
I feel like my best friend Vicky would know because she
Oh.
is a big fan of Disney.
Yeah. Do you have any idea? Should we check?
Yeah.
What are they-
Okay.
I
Guys,
don't-
what do you
I'm-
guys
like,
think?
I actually have. I told you guys. Like I don't. I don't know.
Someone said Shrek.
Shrek. I think they're on the same.
handsome young man lived in a swamp.
Yeah, I think they're on the same page as me, and they just don't know.
Yeah, I think the castle is a little different than the
Yeah.
swamp. Oh, lots
ooh.
of Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Nice. That does
I
sound like a
think
good
that
idea.
sounds right, actually.
Yeah, let's see.
I think Beauty and the Beast is right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Beauty and the
clearly we
Beast.
have a lot of Disney fans or
Yeah.
a lot of people who have Disney Plus.
Yeah. Well, that's what quarantine gets you.
Yeah, quarantine,
Some Disney Plus.
You know.
Yeah. All right, let's go to number 4.
Question number 4.
I remember when we broke up the first time, saying this is it, I've had enough, cause like.
Okay, so this is another song where I know all the lyrics. I
Yeah.
know who sings it, but I do not know the name.
What?
Like Taylor Swift all the way.
Yes,
But
I can sing all the lyrics.
I can sit, but I just don't know the
See
name.
each other in a month.
I like you dancing. This is like the music video where she's like looking.
Oh, I've never
I
seen a
don't
music
know.
video.
Now I'm getting confused. I'm in my. But it's
You're
definitely
mixing up.
it's definitely Taylor Swift.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What if I said it funnier? It would be hard to. I remember when we broke up.
this is not helping?
The first
The
time.
first time.
Saying, "This is it. I've
we
had
are
enough."
we are never ever getting back together. Is that it?
Maybe.
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 Is that it? That
Ooh,
sounds.
let's see.
I don't know.
Fourth answer. Yeah.
Yes!
We are never ever getting back,
Back
together. Taylor Swift.
Taylor
T-Swizzle.
Swift. Yeah. And has anyone been listening to her new?
I haven't yet.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't either. But like it's
Yeah.
everyone's listening to it.
Are you a fan of Taylor Swift?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I like her.
Okay. Yeah.
You know. Like you know.
Yeah. Not like the world's biggest. All right.
Okay.
All children except one grow up.
Except one.
Why one? Why not? just
Okay,
one
is this
child?
a book? Like, do you guys think this is a book? Let us know. Book.
You lost me here. I have no idea what this
Movie.
one is.
Oh, I think it's a movie.
Okay.
I feel like it's a movie. It's not a book. It's definitely a movie. Do you think we should ask them in the chats?
Yes, help us out
I
here,
need
friends.
help
no
with this
one.
one.
I mean, no.
All children except one. Like, that sounds. Movie. I think it's movie. What are people
Someone
saying?
said Peter Pan.
You know what?
I could
yeah,
see that.
Yeah,
I
Peter.
could see
think,
that.
I think they're right.
Good
what
job.
else are they saying?
Good job.
Not a Swift fan.
Oh, Brendan. Why aren't you a Taylor Swift fan?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, Peter Pan, that's a second one. I'm thinking it's Peter Pan. There's
Yeah.
PP, Peter Pan.
I think it's
So should we go with Peter Pan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is a movie.
Yeah, Peter
Yeah,
Pan. Nice.
I would not have gotten that without them.
I
You
don't
guys
think
are a lot smarter than me.
I've seen that movie in ages. Ages. Do we have time for more questions? Uno more.
One more question.
All right.
Which I'm probably going to get wrong.
Yeah. All right. You were the
Okay.
Word at the beginning, the one with God, the Lord Most High. Your hidden glory in creation, now revealed in you are Christ.
Okay, so definitely song.
Yes.
I know that
Yes.
much. That's a song. I've heard it before, and
Yeah.
I feel like I could sing it.
Yeah. Oh, we've definitely
sang it at
before.
church.
Yeah.
I just don't know the name. I'm telling you guys, like, I don't know the name of any
This
song.
was a great game
ever.
to pick for Allie.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you purposely knew I was coming.
Easy,
You're
breezy,
like,
beautiful
yeah.
game on a
They
Sunday
tell
morning.
me things are easy, and they
Yeah.
never are.
Psych.
It's never easy for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to sing it? Will it help you?
I don't know.
Putting her on the spot.
I sing it for me.
Oh. You were the Word at the beginning.
Is it something about your name?
Oh.
Name? Something with name?
You're close. You're close. Do any of you guys know?
Does anyone know
We're
in the
reading the
chat?
chat.
Yeah, I feel like it's name.
Ooh, Sebastian knows.
Or is it Wayma? I
Not
don't know.
Waymaker.
No, that's wrong.
Not Waymaker. Some people said
Sebastian
the Bible.
knows. Should we let Sebastian? What's Sebastian's answer? Did
Sebastian
he say?
said, "What a beautiful name it is."
Oh, name. Okay, yeah. What a beautiful name. Let's go with
Maybe.
that one. Yeah, 'cause I knew
Yeah.
his name.
It does sound very Bible-y, though. Someone said Bible.
Someone said the Bible.
Yeah. The answer is, "What a beautiful
Okay,
name."
So Sebastian, clearly
Pretty
said-
close.
Sebastian, you just come host for me and play this game.
Switch spots. That's a good
'Cause
one.
I didn't know any of those. I'm very embarrassed.
And that was by Hillsong. Good game.
Oh yeah, that was a.
That was
I
hilarious.
mean,
Good job, Allie.
can we say it was fun if I didn't get anything right?
Oh, that was awesome. Well, we're going to jump into our message. And today it's brought to you live by Danelle.
Woo woo!
Yeah, it's going to be so exciting. Take a look.
Hey, what's up, Transit? Hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend and a fun summer so far. As you heard earlier, Mercy was saying how my favorite emoji is the fire emoji. So right now, I know there's some spammers in on this chat right now. Some of you guys to spam the chat right now with a bunch of fire emojis. Go crazy, just like load it up, because I'm so pumped today to be talking to you guys just about something that I think we all face, and that is conflict. Now, I grew up in a house of a lot of siblings. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and I just gotta say, there was no moment in time where we were at peace with each other. We fought all the time on the pettiest things. I mean, it can be anything like, oh, I kicked my brother's shoe, or, you know, I took away something that was his or hers. We fought all the time on the smallest things. But we love each other. I love my siblings down to the core. I do. I really do. But I couldn't imagine if I was in quarantine with them right now. I couldn't imagine because we fought all the time. Actually, I was thinking about it earlier, and I was like, if it was the case that we were together right now, I guarantee you, I don't think someone would have hair. I feel like someone would shave their hair off, you know, a prank would happen, or, you know, something crazy would happen, because when I say all of us together at the same time, it's just crazy. But talking about conflict actually reminds me of a story of my sister that happened between me and my sister. So as I said before, like, me and my sister, actually all my siblings, like, we fought, we argued. It's just what we did, you know, but we still love each other. And there was one time where we went out to dinner as a family. It was a really nice restaurant. We had our food and we got dessert. Now, my sister got cheesecake, and cheesecake is one of my favorite dishes. Like, I love cheesecake to the core. But for some reason, I didn't get cheesecake that night. I got brownies. Now, the brownies was good, not to say they weren't. It was delicious, but however, cheesecake is my jam. So if any of your mamas and papas make some cheesecake, send it my way. I will take it freely. But as I was saying, cheesecake is definitely my go-to jam. My sister didn't have her cheesecake that night. She ended up actually taking it home in a to-go container. Now, there's a rule in my house, was my house, that if you put anything in the fridge and you don't want anyone else to touch it, you can put your name on it and put like a note. Or else if you don't do that, it's a free game. So my sister, you know, remembering that rule, as always, she put her name on it, and she put, "Do not touch or I will kill you." Very clear, very like, you can't miss it, you know? "Do not touch or I will kill you." And she left it in the fridge and she went upstairs to go to bed. Now, me and my brothers were hanging out later that night, and we got hungry. So I was like, "Hey, I'll go to the kitchen, look for food." And I saw that piece of cheesecake in the fridge. Guys, I'm telling you, I couldn't resist. I couldn't. Even though it said, "Do not touch you or I'll kill you," "Do not touch it or I'll kill you," I was like, well, it only says it on that one side. So if I turn it around and I don't see it, clearly I can touch it because I don't see it anymore. So that's exactly what I did. I turned it around and I ate the cheesecake, and it was some good cheesecake. I enjoyed it that night. It was so good until the next morning when I woke up and all I heard was my sister scream saying, "Who ate my cheesecake?" And I stayed in bed until my mom called all the siblings down and was very creatively interrogating us, asking us who ate the cheesecake. And after a few minutes, I ended up confessing and saying, "Yes, I ate the cheesecake." And for some reason, my mom was in a very good mood that day, and she was like, "Okay, you ate it, you shouldn't have done it. Just say, apologize to your sister, and let's move on." So that's exactly what I did. I apologized. I said, "I'm sorry, your cheesecake, it was delicious. I won't do it next time." And I said, "Peace out." No, not knowing that my sister was actually holding on to that the entire week. Actually, later that week, my mom ended up going out and left my sister in charge. And this happened on a Monday. My mom went out on a Wednesday. My sister was holding on to that for the entire week. All that cheesecake grudge. I was saying, "Oh, that's a good name, cheesecake grudge." She was holding on to that. And later that day, my sister just went at me. Like, as soon as my mom left, she started yelling at me, calling me names, being like, "You shouldn't have eaten that cheesecake, chubby. You don't need it." Just like going at it. And as soon as she started yelling at me, I started yelling back. And it was like a constant, just like go back and forth and go back and forth. And we were just saying the most meanest things to each other. One thing that I've learned is your siblings know you best, so they know the things that they can say to hurt you. And in that moment, there were no punches being held. We were just saying the most meanest things to each other. Finally, my mom came home, and my younger siblings, they were super quick to run to my mom and be like, "Hey, Danelle and the teacher, they were yelling and they're saying mean stuff," and they're going back and forth to tell my mom the entire story. So my mom brings us down and says, "Hey, come sit down and let's talk it through." And the first thing that we start doing is blaming each other. We do the blame game. We start saying what each other were saying, the mean things, and we're, "Oh, it's not my fault. I apologize already." We're just going back and forth, blaming each other. We didn't say what we did. We didn't own up to our own mean things that we said. Actually, in the Bible, Jesus actually talks about it in Matthew 7, verse 3 to 5. If you have a Bible, feel free to look it up with me. So it's Matthew 7, 3 to 5. Jesus says, let me find it. There we go. Jesus said, "Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, 'Let me take the speck out of your eye,' when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite. First take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye." Jesus is saying, hey, before you even go and look what your brother, your sister, or the other person did, look at yourself. There's so often where we want to play the blame game, that we want to deflect conflict, that we want to say, no, it's this other person's fault, but we never want to look at ourselves. It's so easy to focus on what other people are bringing to the conflict. It's easy to see what other people are when they're wrong, if they offend you, if they say something incorrectly. It's easy to see what the disagreement was all about, but what's hard is owning up to your own wrong. And that's what Jesus is asking us. He's asking us to focus first on ourselves and what we bring to the conflict. Because doing that, we are able to have more clear mind to be able to solve the conflict and not to fall into the cycle of blaming the other person. Hey, when you're tempted on fighting your mom and dad if they say no or if they're in the wrong, instead of fighting them, instead of going at them, take a step back and say, hey, was I wrong in this situation? Should I have not said that? Or if you're fighting with your brother or sister, like I did a lot with my siblings, maybe you need to take a step back and be like, I know my brother gets really annoyed when I flick his ear. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, and maybe he wouldn't have been so annoyed in the beginning. We need to take a step back. Jesus is asking us, he's asking his listeners at the time, and asking us today to take a step back and to look at ourselves. Because so often we're so easy to look at others and look at everything that other people are doing and forget to look at ourselves. They might have a speck in their eye, but we have a log in ours. If there's a phrase that I want you guys to remember throughout this entire conversation, is look at myself before I blame someone else. That kind of rhymes, actually. Look at myself before I blame somebody else. We should make a rap or something out of that because it is so true, and I want you guys to remember it. Look at yourself before you blame someone else. And that's for everything. At home, at school in the fall, when you're back together with all your friends, things happen, problems happen, conflict comes, but we need to remember that no one is innocent in a situation like that. Everyone brings something to the table. And if we can look at our own selves, if we can look at the way that we brought the conflict and how we can make it better, then maybe the conflict will resolve in a happy and a genuine way. Now, before I end, I have a question I just want to ask you, and is when you're in an argument, are you a pouter or are you a shouter? I've definitely learned that I'm not a pouter, I'm a shouter. I want to be the loudest person in the argument. I want to try to send my point as far as I can, even if I'm wrong. The hardest thing for me to do is to step back and just to listen and to look at what did I do. Is that you? Are you a pouter or are you a shouter in an argument? Hey, this summer has been amazing. I've loved spending time with you, but one thing I know is that conflict is never, ever going away. And we have to learn how to resolve that just like the way Jesus wants us to. Hey, before we go, I'm just going to pray for you guys. Let's pray. Father God, I'm so thankful that you love us. God, I'm thankful that we have this time together over YouTube, God, a time where we are able to look at ourselves and realize that we need you and that we need to be able to resolve conflict in a right way. And sometimes that's looking at ourselves to see what did we do wrong. And God, I pray that those moments when we look at ourselves, that we will lay whatever we did at your feet, asking you for forgiveness and asking you for guidance. God, I pray for every single person who's watching this video right now. God, I pray that you be working in their heart. Those moments where they are fighting with their parents or their siblings, God, I pray that you will give them a level head to look back and to look at themselves, to step back and to look at themselves. God, I'm so thankful for your guidance. God, I'm thankful once again for your love. Be with us as we go. In your name we pray. Amen. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to pass back over to Marissa and Allie.
That was, really good, really challenging, actually.
That was really awesome. I got chills.
Yeah.
Danelle got chills.
Danelle definitely called me
good.
out on a few things.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Are you a pouter or a shouter?
I was about to ask you the same thing. It's kind of different for me. So as terrible as it is with my family, I'm definitely a shouter because I know them well and I kind of feel comfortable with them. So I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm going to shout. Right. But with strangers or anyone outside of my family, if someone is mad at me, I can't do anything. Like, I shut down. Right. Yeah.
I'm a pouter. I shut down and I get really quiet no matter who it is, which also, like, neither is better than the other.
Yeah,
because one either way, you're not resolving any conflict by yelling at each other or by shutting down, being quiet.
I definitely have learned, though, that sometimes the right choice is to maybe take a minute and step back and be quiet for a few minutes and just take a breather so that you don't start yelling. But you definitely can't be quiet forever because, then nothing's ever going to get solved.
Right. Kind of like what we learned in the last series in the big picture. It's taking a step back and being able to look at things from a different perspective and see the log in your own eye.
Yeah.
Not the speck of dust in someone else's eye. Yeah, like I loved, I need to look at myself before I blame anyone else.
Yeah, kind of like
that's challenging.
If it's like a big pie, like you got to own like your piece of the pie.
You have a slice in that pie, yeah.
Even if someone else has done something and you feel in yourself like everything is their fault. I'm had to learn this from experience, but something in there is probably something you can own and you can say
you
like,
can grow
hey,
from.
like, you know what? Like, I'm willing to say like maybe this part is mine. But that's how I always think of it, as like a big pie. I'm like, what part of this pie is mine?
And Danelle definitely challenged us this week to look at ourselves.
Yeah, which is it's hard. And another question is, like, when do you feel like you're a hypocrite? Has there been a time in your life when you're
gosh.
Like,
well, I was thinking about Danelle and the cheesecake.
Yeah.
I don't like it when my brother will steal any of my leftovers.
Is that like something brothers do?
But sometimes maybe I've stolen his leftovers before.
Yeah.
So like I don't like it when he does it to me, but I've done it to him.
I know for sure that I'm a hypocrite when it comes to like leaving messes. Like if someone else in my family, like my brothers, leaves their shoes or something, I'm like, you better clean that up like right now, like that mess. But then for me, because I know I have plans to clean it up, I'm less like if someone yells at me, I'm like, no, like you don't understand. Like I'm gonna clean it up. So I think
there's like an excuse.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Which kind of also would be like, I guess it goes back to like what causes conflict in your house. Like, is there something that you know for sure?
Stealing food.
Yeah,
that's a big one.
Listening to Danelle, I realized like he was saying like they fight over like all the small things. In my family, that is definitely I think what causes the most conflict. Like it's not one thing; it's
right,
a
little
whole
things
bunch of small things
that build up into one big thing. Yeah, for sure, and explode.
Yeah, and then do you find it's hard though when someone holds you accountable?
Yeah. Like if my parents, like Danelle's mom, if my parents would bring us aside and be like, all right, what happened? It'd be really hard to own up to the truth sometimes. It would be hard to own up to my side of the story. I'd want to make an excuse or a reason, like he did this first, so I did that, you know?
Yeah, I was really bad at being like, well, like I didn't do my chore because this, and I'd have like 12 excuses rhymed off to like be is why I didn't do my chore, but really my response should have just been like, hey, Mom,
I'll do
like,
it right now.
You know, like I didn't do that, like my bad. Or I'd be like, well, Elliot also didn't do his chore, which like that doesn't mean that I didn't. Yeah. Like that doesn't give me a reason not to do mine. But I would throw everyone else under the bus.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Do you want to pray us out?
Yeah, I'll definitely pray.
This has been awesome.
Yeah. Dear God, I just thank you so much for everyone who's been able to join us in transit online. And I thank you for the opportunity you've given us to just be online. I thank you for Danelle and just how he spoke today and really challenged us on some things that we definitely needed to be challenged on. And I just pray that we'd all be able to just take a minute to reflect on what he said and just apply it to our own lives. Because it's actually something that would really just improve the quality of our relationships. And I just thank you for the opportunity to be here and for all the friends who are in the chats with us today. And I just pray that we'd all have an amazing week. In your name, amen.
Amen. Thanks, Ellie.
Yeah, well,
and
thanks
thanks
for
to
having
Nell.
me.
And thank you for being in the chat.
And make sure to subscribe.
Yes. Love that. Throw that right in there. Subscribe, like this video, turn the notifications on. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, all the fun stuff. Make sure you
all
do
the good stuff. And share this video with your friends. This was a hoot. And I'm sure they'll think it was fun too.
A hoot.
A hoot. It was neat. Yep. This has been awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll see you next week.